You know, as owner of Sierra, you know, it's a culture we've built about caring about our customers, because as a recycler ourselves, we are a user of the equipment we bring to the marketplace. When you buy equipment from Sierra, it isn't just buy the equipment, see you later. You know, we're a partner with that customer for years. If the machine's not right, we haven't done that, it's not a Sierra. Doing the right thing every day and doing right by the customer, that is the core value of Sierra. You know, the technicians at Sierra, you know, they are the backbone of what we do, because they're the ones who assemble the machines. They are the ones who teach the customers how to operate them, how to maintain these machines. I have some technicians that will go and sit in the shear, in the new 1,400-ton shear, and they'll operate it, or they'll go operate the Rev 2 baler that we have. You know, this is training, but it's their ability to work hours on end using this equipment. That's the real Sierra advantage. Our technicians actually get hands-on application for hours of running this equipment.
Hi, my name is Christian Cruz, and I am a service technician. Just take service calls, parts calls, go on the road, fix machines, install machines. I've been installing machines for about 6 years. I've learned a lot. You know, Antonio always says that every day you will learn something new. And it's the truth. Yeah, I started in shipping, and then I worked my way up to a technician. For a company this size, people think it's a big corporation, but here at Sierra, you know, John treats us like family. We made families here amongst ourselves. You know, every technician, we don't look at each other like coworkers. We think of each other as family, and I think that's what makes it unique.
My name is Eric Oliva. I answer parts calls. Sometimes I go on the road and install machines, sometimes fix them. I started here when I was 18. I'm a team player. You know, whatever the guys need at work, I'm there to help them, and always trying to learn, try my best, whatever it is that they put me in.
I mean, these guys have helped out Sierra Recycling and Demolition by spending hours, 3-4 days in a row in the cab operating the shear. And that actual hands-on operation, so when they go into the field, they can really teach the customer, because they have hours of usage on that 1400.
The 1400 is a little different because, you know, usually on installs, we install, we train a couple days, and then we head out. But here in the 1400, we get to see that in action every day.
If you can run the 1400-ton shear, you can run any model shear. From the 900s to 700s and the 500s, you can run them.
Having a shear here in our yard helps us out in the field, is because we get to differentiate the names of different materials. John, we kind of sat back, we went through and we made a list of different pre-compressions, different pusher steps for each material. See, being able to do this here at Sierra, so when we go install a machine, it makes it easier on us, because we're like, okay, yeah, you know what? We're doing pipe and light structural. We already know what we have our pre-compression set and our pusher step set here, but it helps us out in the field.
You know, Eric also knows how to operate real well the material handlers.
I'm more confident now using these material handlers. I've learned a lot using it in these last couple 6 months. The way you can do the training is a lot better, because you use it all the time here until you get comfortable with it. It just tells you how good our machinery is, because we wouldn't have it if it wasn't good, you know.
That's an advantage unlike anything. You know, I get a lot of calls from customers during the year to tell me the quality of work that they have done. And, you know, that's just pride. I'm so proud of this team. I love spending time in the service department. I'm out there 10, 12 times every day that I'm in the yard and not traveling. There's such great people to be around. It's also a good place for me to just interact with my team. This is where you see the commitment to the customer. When customers come to Sierra and they walk through this vast parts department that keeps going building after building, when they come here and they meet the team that is here, they see the commitment. They can feel it, because it's real. What's up, guys?
What's up, Mr. Sacco?
Everything good?
Yes, sir.
Any issues out there we can't
No, sir, they're all taken care of.
Everything's good? All right, where are you going next? Are you here next week or are you on the road?
I'm going to your buddy's location.
All right, you're doing the startup, right?
Yeah.
What's the oldest piece of equipment you've been fielding calls on here lately? I'm curious about that.
I just had a call last week. Customer was going to go see 4200 in like Paso Robles area. It was a 1988 4200.
1988 4200?
That's when I was born.
Same here.
So how old is that?
37 years.
Man, you're old.
I'm catching you up.
And not really, you'll never get there. It isn't just about when do I go out into the field to do a next installation or service work. They want to know about the company and know more about what we do. And I think that's really different.
Being here in Bakersfield for the service side, it's always good picking up knowledge off other people. You know, if you get lost on a service call or you need help looking for parts, you know that everybody here will drop what they're doing and give you a hand. You know, I get it a lot when we're on the road. I don't think the customers realize how much Sierra backs up their brand. We're here to install and train, but after we leave, we're still here because we're just one phone call away. And they say, well, do you guys have the parts in stock? I said, yes. We have about 4 to 5 warehouses full of parts. We're not one of those companies that will just install your machine and leave you out. We back them up, we stand behind our warranty, and we stand behind Sierra.
Up in the Dakotas, we did a shear install a couple years ago. Super sub-zero weather. The team didn't flinch. They're committed.
When we're on the road, we try to not work anything under 12s. It helps out a lot. The less time the customer has down, the better it is for them and the better it is for us because we get to go home earlier.
Whatever they'll tell me to do, I'll do. You know, no complaining. And that's why I like going with Ricardo or Chris, because these guys are just smart. Whatever new challenges it is, they figure it out, and I'm just learning along with them.
And they all have to travel together, and they have to be in hotels together, and they have to do installations together. And that teamwork, that camaraderie, it's real, it's authentic. This isn't made up stuff. When you see them in the field working together, they're working for one cause, and that's getting the machine assembled and running properly.
Each job can face a different challenge. You know, when you first start off, you get to a job and you're lost. At least I was. I was lost when I first started traveling, and you know, luckily I had great mentors. Whenever I get stuck on a service call, I have Junior on the right side of me and Memo on the left, and I just ask them for help, and they're always willing to help me.
We're reliable. We're always there to pick up the phone and return the call. You know, we always, if there's something we're stuck on, we all get together and try to figure it out as a team. All these things I've learned was thanks to these guys.
You know, Antonio is the backbone. He's the glue of that whole department. And the individuals in the parts department truly take after his leadership, and they want to be like Antonio. The one person they don't want to let down is Antonio Torres. They know if they let Antonio down, they've let themselves down. Our technicians really do care about our customers' needs and their ability to run. They want to be part of that championship team that strives to be better every day they walk in that office.